God bless you, Pastor Victor and Sister Chata, and happy 30-year anniversary in ministry. And I just want to say thank you from me and my family, my wife Becky and my children, for all that you've done for us. I went in that home 27 years ago, hurting, a drug addict, core committed, just needing a direction, didn't have a father, come from a broken family. And I truly can say that at that time, you really meant a lot to my life. You became my spiritual father at that point, even though we know that, our pastors are our spiritual father, but yet it could be symbolic only. But you were the one that was there, that nurtured me, that helped me in the time of need. And I spent 2 years in that home, and I consider in my walk with God, there's two reference points that I look to when I'm really going through trials and tribulations in my life. And one is the cross of Jesus Christ and what he done in that cross, and he shed his blood. But the second thing, a reference point, is that Victory Outreach Men's Home right there in Weepatch Highway, where I was there, and I've never been the same. I remember you picked me up from the Greyhound bus station and there in Bakersfield, and it was a new place, a new city for me being from Santa Ana, Orange County, and going to Bakersfield. It was just a tremendous experience I had there. I truly can say that you loved us. I'll never forget the times we would sit down around the couch and you would just share your heart and how God wanted to use us as men of God and as soldiers and as individuals. How God wanted to use us around the world for his honor and his glory. One man said that it's called the law of the buy-in, and it says before we buy into a vision, we have to buy into the man. And I truly can say, coming from a ministry that's very vision driven, besides that, we had to buy into the man at the beginning of that. You were the epitome of the vision at that point, at that time for our life. And I just thank God for that. And even before we can even believe the message, we have to trust the messenger. And I just thank God that God used you tremendously in my life. I am who I am today because you were there at the beginning. You helped me. 27 years later, I've been in ministry going almost on 27 years also. I know you've been selling 30 years of ministry. God has kept me. I've been through some rough times and some hard times, but God has seen me through. I'm here 3,000 miles away in Orlando, Florida. We pastor a church here, me and my wife, my family, and God is doing great things here in this city. But it's like a ripple effect that just hit the water 27 years ago, and those ripples, the impact, the influence of your life is rippling 3,000 miles here in the state of Florida. And I just thank God for that. And sometimes we just don't know at that moment in time when we work with somebody's life, the impact that God is going to have in that individual. And again, I just want to say thank you, Pastor Victor Chata, for all that you've done and the influence that you've impacted my life at the beginning. And I pray that you have many, many more years of ministry, that God will bless you tremendously like I know he's already has. And I just want to say thank you. I mean, I cannot say enough. And I just want to say thank you. God bless you, and many, many more years of ministry ahead. And I know God is going to just bless you tremendously. And thank you very much. God bless you, and praise ye the Lord.